power is so important in today's world because it creates such strong bonds between nations. It creates empathy, it creates understanding. And the basic fact of that is that on the whole, it prevents wars. But from a day-to-day point of view, what you're looking for is really that it helps people trade. It helps global movement. So there's business in there as well as an understanding. The relationship between sustainability and soft power is important because, and actually also super relevant, because like soft power, sustainability is all about reputation. And brands are all about reputation. That is their entire value. So from a luxury point of view, we know that 60% of luxury consumers would not buy a brand if they felt its ESG credentials were in any way lacking. So that reputational impact is really, really strong. But we also know in a recent study that the reason that that London is the number one city for wealth is that international customers see sustainability as well as lifestyle as being part of the country's appeal. Sustainability is just a new and important feature of soft power. It's almost as much a definition of a country's soft power as anything else. The most interesting thing for me in the Global Soft Power Index was that the UK was number 2, and I think if from a kind of local perspective, we've had quite a tricky year in terms of politics, and we've also had the death of our much loved Queen. 2022 was not easy. So the fact that the UK's global reputation, which is what the Soft Power Index is measuring, is super robust, was a cause of great cheer for me. British luxury brands are fundamental, I think, to reinforcing the UK's soft power around the world. Ed Vaizey once called British luxury a global calling card for Britain. And I think that pretty much nobody has said it better before or since. Every single time somebody in any country around the world buys a bottle of Macallan whiskey or decides to buy a Bentley or chooses, a Savile Row suit or just a piece of Dunhill tailoring or a Burberry trench coat, the examples are kind of endless. They are buying into Britain's reputation with a kind of fan merchandise of something that's really loved around the world, a souvenir, if you will. British luxury brands benefit from Britain's soft power to the tune of £48 billion a year. So the value of British luxury to the UK economy is £48 billion. And I think if you can put a price on something so intangible, that's the price you put on it. 80% of what's produced by British luxury brands is destined for export. That's because the appetite around the world for British luxury, a goods representative of our soft power, is so incredibly strong. So it's a nice codependence. I've loved every minute of being at the Global Soft Power Summit. It has taken my brain and my thinking out of its box to places that I probably wouldn't have normally gone. The speakers, not least Boris Johnson, were kind of fascinating as well as box office. And being on stage talking about, I think, my favourite subject, which is the role of soft power and its effect on British luxury brands, was just a real privilege. Bravo.